Nice surprise. At time.
Looking at trying to figure out a way that they can penetrate and attack.
张志磊根本就不配做我的对手，我怕一不小心把他打进医院，到时候13亿中国人都来说我，那我可遭不住。此人到底是谁？为何对着媒体镜头如此猖狂？他就是号称拥有钢铁下巴的乌克蘭拳王安德里·魯登科。之所以蔑视张志磊，是因為此人確實有囂張的資本，生涯戰績32勝4負，其中還包括25次 KO， 拳法犀利，抗擊打能力也是一絕。但是他千不該萬不該，就不該瞧不起張志磊。對方越是囂張，張志磊越是憤怒，更是下定決心不打爛對手的臉，絕對不停手。好的，親愛的觀眾朋友們，您現在收看的是一場十分精彩激烈的拳擊比賽，我們的中國巨人拳王張志磊大戰烏克蘭鋼鐵下巴拳王安德里·魯登科。那我相信你也聽到賽前這個安德里·魯登科的囂張言論啊，我相信我們的志磊一定能在這一場比賽上戰勝這個囂張的家伙，讓他知道什麼叫中國拳王。
Boxing out of the southpaw stance, he is 20-0. Andrei Rudenko in the black, 32 wins and 4 defeats. Zhang, a two-time Olympian, silver medalist in 2008, then knocked out in the second round by Anthony Joshua in London 2012. Picked up 2 bronze medals in World Championships in 2007 and 2009. So a whole host of top-level international amateur experience, but he's yet to really step up as a pro. And as mentioned, he has to start doing that soon. That was a good left hand to the body. I remember seeing his 6th fight it was against Juan Good on the Cotto Canelo undercard in November 2015, and he got knocked down.
那麼比賽的一開始，我們的張志磊並沒有馬上開始跟對方進攻，而是在考慮着體能分配的問題。畢竟我們的志磊這個歲數也確實是大了。如果是上來就跟對手硬拼的話，對於體能來說消耗是一個很大的問題。10場10回合的比賽分配好體能是重中之重。
Change back in 2013. Rudenko just reaching for a right hand there. Zhang's landed some decent left to the body though.
He has, yeah. You can straight away see the pedigree, the good, very good amateur pedigree that Jude has. A lovely jab, picks the shots really well. Doesn't look in amazing condition, if I'm honest. I'm not sure if that will be a problem, the more rounds that he does. But yeah, picked that left to the body really well. Got good fit, footwork, slides out of the range. Made Rudenko fall short a couple of times. Interested to see how this fight pans out.
That southpaw left hand, that backhand, didn't quite manage to land it. Rudenko just took the feet back as he did again there and protected himself relatively well from that one, Rudenko.
In the left, straight left to the head now. Backhand to Rudenko, took one there. Really starting to plant his feet and let the shots go. Rudenko has to be careful.
好的，第一回合結束還有20秒鐘左右。安德里·魯登科作為一個老拳王，也是經驗十足啊，也知道在第一回合不要出全力，這沒有任何意義啊，很少有在第一回合就 KO 對方的這麼一種比賽，不常見，所以說雙方目前依舊還在扯皮當中，無論是我們的志磊還是對手，都在消磨時間摸一摸對方的底，探一探對方的路。好的，第一回合比賽正式結束。
Ringside, plenty of people standing up, out towards the back as well. It's pretty much a full house, and it's been good weather today, as it generally is in this part of the world. I think the fighters have enjoyed it. I think the ones who haven't been here before have enjoyed just being around the kind of unique atmosphere that you get in Monte Carlo. It's a very laid-back, relaxed kind of a place. Looking to lead off with that hook there, Zhilei Zhang.
Looking good here, Zhilei. Picking the shots really well. Careful, I'm sure he twisted his ankle, but yeah, good start. He's landed the left to the body really well. Picking the jab nicely. It's very relaxed, very confident. Like you say, it is a lovely place. Strange atmosphere per usual, but fantastic venue. It really is. Plant his feet.
就在我们的张志磊决定加紧自己的进攻节奏的时候啊，安德烈·鲁东科开始调整自己的战術，改為近身頻繁的摟抱，使我們志磊的進攻一次又一次產生失利，這是一個很大的問題啊。但是很明顯，我們的志磊肯定也不是一個空架子，也在盡可能的調整自己的戰術。目前雙方還處於一個平衡的一個狀態。
Rudenko hasn't got going yet.
Well, Rudenko will back his ability to absorb punishment. He's got a track record in being able to do that against top-level kind of fighters. We mentioned them at the start. The likes of Trebek, particularly Agit Kabayel, who's the reigning European champion. We saw him ringside of Germany a few weeks ago. Again, he lands another big, solid-looking left hand there, Zhang, and then another to the body. There's a lot of weight behind these.
He's boxing nicely, really boxing well. Loaded up a little bit with that left, but Preva's a beautiful straight left to the body of Rudenko. Took it well. Some reddening of the nose of Rudenko. To land his own shot, but liking what I'm seeing from Gillette here. Boxing nicely, full of confidence. Good start.
So final 30 seconds of round 2.
那麼拳擊比賽呢，10回合每一次是3分鐘啊，確實有的人會覺得就是拳擊比賽，哎呀，好漫長啊。但是這沒辦法，它畢竟是這個戴上拳套，而且是最有技術含量的比賽。雙方選手你來我往，看似這個拳啊打得不重，但其實每一拳都有可能直接將對方 KO。
Just caused to lose balance a little bit. It wasn't anything more serious than that. But if he could win and look good, that always helps. To make any kind of inroads in this world heavyweight scene, which is attracting such great interest and which will be an absolute fever pitch about this time next week.
Again, good start. Rudenko's come out, a bit of intention this round, but Gillette slipping and sliding, taking that little step back out of range. Took a left hook on the side of the head there from Rudenko, but boxing nicely. Gillette, I think he was able to make his mark in his division and get some sort of meaningful title. The population of China behind him, it would be incredible. Really would. He was to be a superstar there. And good boxing again. Landing that nice straight left hand, and again, lovely shot.
And he's not too fussy where he lands it either. He's not always headhunting. If he can land it squarely in the chest, he'll do that. If he can go to the body with it, he'll do that too. Lead right hook there. Rudenko manages to soak that one up. You mentioned the size of the market in China, and it is absolutely vast. Top rank with Zhu Shiming dipped their toe in the water. Well, did more than that when they had their shows in Macau. Zhu Shiming as a pro didn't turn out to be quite as good as they might have hoped that he would be, but he still attracted absolutely colossal television audiences. And Zhang has boxed in China as a pro, but not much. He's generally been in the USA, and I know that it's something that promoters, every single one of them, I'm sure, including the one opposite the ring there, Eddie Hearn, is kind of looking at and trying to figure out a way that they penetrate it. And Zhang here has managed to penetrate Rudenko's defences, and these are good punches, and Rudenko is in trouble here. Zhang needs to step on him. He doesn't need to be waiting any time, because that was good, accurate work. And he looks a little bit dazed there.
He did, he was definitely hurt, Rudenko. See that, 100%, he was gone, he was on the ropes, and he just took his foot off the gas, Gillette. He just stopped throwing shots, but I think if he would have landed a few more, the referee was poised, ready to jump in and stop the contest. But it was a very good shot from Gillette.
Rudenko's still in trouble here, I think, because he threw a really lazy, slow right hand, and he's almost thrown another one there, looking to move onto the shoulder. And Zhang has, I don't know, maybe not quite punched himself out, but taken quite a lot out of himself, landing those previous shots, because that's really the only explanation for him not just letting his hands go in this situation. Well, that was a tough round for Andrei Rudenko. And this is exactly why. That right hand right on the top of the head. I think that did some damage. And he was getting through here nicely, Darren.
It's a lovely shot. It really stunned him, like you say, on top of the head. Really does scramble you. He regrouped, got back to work, though, at the end of the round.
比赛来到了第4回合，安德里·鲁登科有一些难受了啊！毕竟跟我们的智磊打了已经前3回合，没有占到一点的便宜，反而是我们的智磊啊，频繁的找空档打这个冷拳，让这个安德里·鲁登科频频失利。即使是拥有着鋼鐵下巴，但是面對巨人拳王，還是要小心、小心再小心，謹慎、謹慎再謹慎。
It could be a hindrance, because what happens is you think to yourself, oh, I'll take my time, I won't do anything silly, I won't get caught with a counter shot, which is great, but when you have your opponent hurt, you don't want to regret that later on in the fight. If Rudenko was to get back into the contest, you think to yourself, why didn't I put my foot on the gas and let my hands go? But again, he gets back to work here and looking very good, in my opinion.
It's a decent right hand from Rudenko in the middle of all that, but Zhang seemed to take it well enough. He hasn't boxed for a long time though, 14 months out, and the mouth is a little bit open at times. This has been quite a high tempo to this fight too. He's put quite a lot into it, so maybe that was something he was just a little bit worried about. But I do agree, if he just put a few more together in that previous round, then I think the referee would have jumped in, because Rudenko is just beginning to come apart.
If I was to have, I wouldn't even call it a criticism, if I was to have some advice for Gilles, it would just to be, you know, continue doing what you're doing, but now and again, just go through the gears, let your hands go, you know, in 2s and 3s, and then go again and again. You know, he's a little one-paced at times. Nothing wrong with that at all, you know, he's a heavyweight, I understand that, but I think it is to put his foot on the gas and let his hands go to really do some damage. Boxing nicely, but Rudenko here, coming back, landing a few shots of his own. Gilles acknowledging that at times, and there you go, lovely little step back, left counter, good shot.
Rudenko has dug in this round. I think he knew that he would have to, particularly towards the end of it, but again the left hand on the inside there, and he's heavy-handed, Gilles Zhang.
但是很明显，我们的张智磊啊，这个也是有一些气喘吁吁了，体能消耗确實是一個很大的問題。即使是再合理的分配，對於智磊已經年近50的這麼一個選手來說，都是有一些捉襟見肘。所以說，智磊還是可能會加快這個進攻節奏啊，爭取在10回合啊到來之前啊，越早 KO 掉這個安德里魯登科越好。
A few seconds of round 4, and Zhang, I think, has to an extent just taken a bit of a round off here, and that's allowed Rudenko just to try and work his way back into it.
Rudenko did, because he just counted beautiful that was with the left hand. I expect to see more of that from Gilles Zhang.
So into round 5. Gilles Zhang in the black and red with the Stars of China on his shorts. He's boxing out the southpaw stance. Rudenko in the orthodox stance. So Rudenko had a decent round that previous round, but he's still getting caught by those good, sharp, accurate, for the most part, straight punches.
Looks like he's breathing heavy, Gilles. Like I said before, heavy. Didn't look amazing on the scales. Doesn't look amazing shape. Maybe he's trying to conserve some energy. That's what happened there. Straight down the middle. The southpaw stance of Gilles.
Well, Rudenko will keep coming. As I said earlier, he will back his ability to soak up punishment and come again. He knows how to get through the rounds. He knows how to go the distance. And what he's seeing in front of him here will give him encouragement. Gilles Zhang's gas tank might not be quite what it ought to be, but that's a good combination there. Leads off with the right hook and then goes down to the body with the left hand. Notice he gets to work on Rudenko. I think he's hurt here. He was hurt his body, and he's plugged him down to the ribcage again there as he moved away to his right, straight left hand, and those are big, heavy, thudding shots, a bit of blood coming from the corner of the nose there, just around the bridge of the nose. That's a good left hand from Zhang. Another big, heavy right hand. It's like being clubbed around the head with a big wet sandbag when he lets that go. You can just see the effect it has on Rudenko.
Yeah, credit to Rudenko. He's still in there, but he doesn't want to know. It's a good boxing from Zhilei Zhang. Good straight left to the body there of Rudenko. But again, I'd like to just see Zhilei Zhang go through the gears, because I'm pretty sure he'd be able to get Rudenko out of there if he was having more of a sustained attack. But it is good boxing. Lovely, crisp counter shots. I've been so impressed with the way he's been able to take the distance away from Rudenko, taking a little slide out with his feet and counter. I do think he'd improve his conditioning. I think if he was a bit fitter, done a bit more road work, etc., he could have forced the pace a bit more and could have got Rudenko out of here by now.
Well, he's touching 20 stone when he weighed in, and you can see as you look at him there with his back to us where some of that could go.
比赛来到了第6回合，鲁登科开始加快了自己的进攻频率啊。这个时候呢，进攻我们的张志磊确實是一個好選擇啊。志磊的防禦也是明顯是有一些下滑，但是不要緊，志磊開始頻繁的後撤，找時間，找機會。這個時候不能心急，一旦心急就有可能被魯登科找到機會。
But he knows that if he just tucks up and goes into a shell or retreats to the ropes, then that's the worst possible thing that he can do, really.
Yeah. Also, I think Zhilei Zhang would be quite happy for Rudenko to come forward, because he will walk onto a shot. He's got such crisp counter punches, especially with that left hand, head and body. I think he feels if Rudenko was to come forward with a bit more aggression and desire, he may walk him onto one. But still boxing nicely. Again, would like to maybe see him go through the gears, but other than that, it's been a good performance so far.
Well, getting some rounds into him, I think, would be very beneficial, not just because of that lengthy ring absence, but because in his 20 professional fights, he's boxed 45 rounds, which is an astonishingly small amount, really. Sticks that left hand straight down the middle again.
Snap seems to have left the punches. He hasn't done much this round, Zhilei Zhang. Doesn't look like he's breathing too heavily, but certainly feeling the pace. I'm sure if Rudenko has spotted that or feels he maybe struggling a little bit, he's coming forward now and throwing some shots of his own. He's got to be careful though. Don't want to be sloppy like you pointed out there, because he will walk on the end of one.
I think he has seen it, Rudenko. I just think he's very wary of committing too much. See that right hand there, he throws it, brings it back pretty quick. There wasn't much on it. He needs to keep throwing, he knows that, to try and keep Zhang occupied and keep him off in that way, but he doesn't want to go crazy because he knows what might happen if he does.
He's definitely feeling the pace. Either that or he's taking a round off, but in my opinion, this is better. And go again now. 2, 3 shots again. It's always just one attack. We see it in the previous round. When he does sustain an attack, really does put a dent in Rudenko. But, like I was saying before, you take a round off if you are feeling the pace. There's no need to otherwise. You can just get to work and keep throwing your hands, letting your shots go. But if you feel you need to take a round off, it's usually because you're feeling the pace. It's really...
So final few seconds, it's been Rudenko who's been on the front foot, has worked hard, but a good left hand on the inside there from Zhang, just to finish things off.
經過幾回合的消耗，比賽來到了最後一個賽點，第10回合。相信這個時候雙方都是打算拼盡全力了。如果不能解決掉對方，那麼打點也是一個不錯的選擇。
Before, doesn't look like he will be here. There have been times where that has looked very possible, but Zhilei Zhang hasn't quite managed to turn the screw tight enough.
No, he hasn't. But, lovely shot that was. Left hand straight down the middle. Again, showing that fantastic boxing IQ that he does have. Again, didn't follow it up. obviously due to the pace, it's the last round, so I'd like to see him get some work. Close the show in style. Like I said, I mean, for me it's
这个时候，鲁登科也有一些汗流浃背了啊。虽然说没有被张志磊击倒，但是从头到尾看上去的话，被志磊的有效击打啊，确实是比自己的有效击打要多啊。如果在这一回合他还不能扭转局勢的話，那麼很可能會輸掉這一場比賽。
The guard and Rudenko is in trouble. This has been a really bruising night for him, a really hard night for him. 90 seconds remaining, and you would like to see him get through to the final bell, but you also don't want to see him get hurt either. He's been cuffed around at the moment.
Yeah, he's landing some really good shots. Zhang Zhilei, just not enough of them, but I've enjoyed watching him. You know, I've been frustrated as well, but I have to give credit to the effort, the desire that Rudenko has shown. Like you say, it's been a hard night's work for him. He's still there, still having a go, still on his feet. So huge amounts of respect for him. Again, there's that lovely counterbox in there. Leads with a right hook, followed up by a straight left.
Just trying to get it close there, Rudenko. Close is safe for him.
鲁登克還是在不停的找機會，但是我們的志磊卻是微微一笑，在這個時候開始頻繁的和對手摟抱。既然已經明白我的有效擊打比你要多的話，那我反而不打算跟你繼續再打了。還有20秒的時間，我們這裡的體能也確實是不多了，這時候打也沒有什麼意義。
Some of the rounds I've been more frustrated, but look, it's another win. Doesn't need to do anything silly in this last round. But no, job done. On to the next one. Like I say, at times I've been really impressed with it.
So final bell approaching. And hopefully we'll get a good ovation for both of these two when the bell does go. Zhilei Zhang raises that huge right.
好的，10回合打滿，這在近年來我們志磊的生涯中也確實是少見啊。畢竟體能擺在這兒，歲數擺在這兒。好，讓我們來看一下裁判的最終判定結果。
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action here at Casino de Monte Carlo, we go to the judges' scorecards. Frank Budai, 99-91. Gloria Martinez, 98-92. And Stefan Nicolo, 97-93. All three for your winner by unanimous decision. Still undefeated and still the WBO Regional Heavyweight Champion.
好的，让我們恭喜我們的巨人拳王張志磊獲得了本場比賽的勝利。那麼，親愛的觀眾朋友們，感謝您的收看與支持，讓我們下期節目不見不散。
休息的時間很重啊！腰一腿，我估計很難再站起來了。
這絕對是你見過打韓國人最狠的一場比賽。河南腿王用勢大力沉的12路鏟腿，當場踢廢韓國選手雙腿，對手最後連路都走不了，只能被教練背下擂台。好，觀眾朋友們，視頻當中正在出場的選手正是小漢奸辛和泰。這個小子以前也是一個中國人啊，但是到了韓國留學了幾年。結果竟在韓國學起了跆拳道啊，拜了一個師傅，並認了乾爹。你沒有聽錯啊，認這個小泡菜啊為乾爹。如今他已經更改了國籍，成為了一個地道的韓國人啊。這一次他也是奉他師傅的命令回中國踢館。賽前更是有囂張的嘴臉表態啊。本場比賽會讓我們中國人知道韓國跆拳道的厲害。好，韓國跆拳道主攻腿法，然而這場比賽我們中國選手眼前的選手，他也是一位腿法高手，他就是竹劍張春雨。張春雨來自我們中國河南啊，腿法也是非常的厲害，他學的是12路鏟腿。也許您聽過，也許你沒聽過啊。12路鏟腿呢是招式多，變換快啊，進可攻，退可守啊，一個變換。哎，小眼吧唧的，這樣還挑眉，哈哈，哎，還拋眉眼兒。好，比賽開始，看一下紅方選手張春雨，藍方選手就是小漢奸辛和泰。好，雙方一上來便開始切磋腿法，兩個人都是腿法高手。對方是跆拳道，而我們這邊呢是中國武術，傳統武術。哎呦，漂亮！ 給對方摔了一個大跟頭。我們注意看張春雨的肌肉類型非常的漂亮啊，很扎實。而對方好像是泡菜吃多了，你看吃的是浑身都是，沒有什麼肌肉，很肥，看起來就像是一個普通人一樣。
他報價太開太散，而且在不能很好的預測對方的動作。你看對方出拳的時候，他基本上沒有任何的上身、手和頭的動作。
对，但是我覺得像日韓選手像這樣的，還是不能太小看他，因為比賽剛剛開始。而且像他這種體型，在韓國選手裡面很多肌肉類型不是很發達，但是他的這種節奏跟粘性啊特別的強。
看張春雨每次的前手刺拳都能夠把對方的頭打得明顯的後仰位移。
观众朋友們，我現在感覺這個韓國選手啊，這個小漢奸呢，他在韓國學的第一課就是如何挨揍，粘性不錯，韌勁也不錯，即便被張春雨呢打的是腦袋像個撥浪鼓一樣啊，但是就是不退，很抗打啊，非常抗揍。
好，戏法。知道张春雨在昆仑決啊，出名的一戰就是跟我們的泰拳王波球有一戰，力戰3局啊。張春雨這次打得非常聰明，一直在用前手控制，一直在前手的一個平扣很重，
沒重。掐的前手的命中率實在是太高，
對，控制的距離特別好。沒錯。韓國選手金河在現在根本就任何動作都打不出來。
大家伙可能看到，現在張春雨呢是略微的被動啊，對方好像很主動啊，但實際上觀眾朋友們，對方啊確實主動，但他不是主動進攻啊，他主動挨揍啊，把這個臉你看伸過來，讓張春雨隨便打，
一出就有，
將近100%的命中率啊！啊，又是低掃很重啊！
一次腿法讀秒，看來12路闪腿和跆拳道的腿法，誰強誰不強已經高下立判了。
好，我們看看張春雨能不能提前結束比賽，瞄準了他這個腿啊！對，啊，前手的互換漂亮。
好，第一回合比賽結束，觀眾朋友們，您覺得張春雨的12路閃腿和這個韓國小漢奸啊，他的跆拳道哪個更強呢？總而言之，我目前看下來的話，這個跆拳道的腿法還真就是花拳繡腿。我們經常在電視當中啊，能看到韓國跆拳道這個踢木板啊，啪啪啪一踢啊，踢碎好幾十塊，有的還能跳起2、3米高。看起來非常的花哨，非常的帥氣，但實際上呢，和表演沒什麼區別。
又是低掃，
金河泰已經開始要玩命了，
對，加快了節奏。
對，他雖然被屢屢命中，但金河泰也是轉身拳這下好重，但沒中。
啊，又是一個低掃。如果張春雨還能有機會對對手的這個前腿支撐腿再加2到3個完全命中率的這種低掃啊，我覺得會提前結束比賽。因為這個肌肉的損傷疼痛是很難恢復的啊！又一腿，果然！
哇，這下對方的小腿啊，絕對是疼的受不了。你看對方啊，已經是長跪不起，哦，還能站起來。看來張春雨還得使把勁兒啊！對方呢，這個小腿還沒有被踢斷。張春雨再加把勁兒，我們就像砍木頭啊，砍這個柴火一樣，砍斷他的小腿。
晉級之路一樣，
平勾啊，打退了，再低掃，再後手，擊腹。
這個時候就不要再打挺進近身了，
對，因為你近身一旦被對方摟過，
對
啊，休息的時間，
對，
你就拉到中遠距離，該怎麼打就怎麼打。
對手的這個腿還是非常的明顯啊！又一腿啊！我估計很難再站起來了。8秒了啊，扔白毛巾了！
白毛巾了！
哦，投降了！現場的韓國，他的乾爹，他的義父扔出了白毛巾啊，選擇了投降，沒有錯，非常的精彩。本場比賽讓我們恭喜張春雨拿下了本場比賽的勝利，太精彩了。那張春雨你可能不知道，觀眾朋友們，他來自於我們中國的黑虎搏擊俱樂部啊，他和張偉麗啊是師兄妹的關係。 好，再次恭喜張春雨，咱們下期視頻再見。
注意看，眼前紅色拳套的選手就是日本天才拳王朝九玉桂。此人下手是相當的狠毒，經常以摧枯拉朽的重拳打到對手面目全非、血肉模糊，甚至是暴斃當場。迄今為止，他已經在中國拳壇拿下了9戰9勝的不敗戰績，更是被日本媒體稱為中國人的死神。那今天他再一次前來中國踢館，聲稱要拿下10連勝。
中國功夫都是花拳繡腿，我已經拿下了9連勝。接下來我會繼續稱霸中國拳壇，將中國廢物統統踩在腳下。誰要是能打贏我，我就將這些年在中國的收入全部捐出。
那面對如此囂張的小日本子，我們的中國猛將朱帥霸氣應戰，林泓樹10拳打到對手狗血淋頭，大快人心。那好的，現在比賽已經正式開始。那這一場是非常精彩的中日大戰。那場上白色拳套紅方選手就是我們的朱帥，另一邊藍方選手黑色拳套就是日本的朝九玉桂。那我們看到這個朝九玉桂還染了一頭小黃毛啊，看起來非常的扎眼，應該是想讓方便咱們的朱帥去瞄準。那我們看到現在開場之後，雙方打的可以說是非常的猛烈，尤其是這個小日本子，他這個進攻欲望非常強烈啊。那現在讓我們期待一下朱帥這一場會帶來怎樣精彩的表現。
朝九玉桂在去年的年終盛典對上了王俊玉，那第4回合以跳膝 KO 了王俊玉，但是呢腳部嚴重受傷，整整的休養了1年，再回到武林風的擂台。
朝九玉桂在中國這個60這個級別當中已經成了大家的一個噩夢，
是啊，
就是無人能夠戰勝了他。
哎呦我的天哪！上場之後連續3個重拳，我看到朱帥直接是擊倒了朝九玉桂。那雖然說剛剛這個朝九玉桂打得非常猛，但是在朱帥面前，只需要1拳就可以把這個朝九玉桂直接撂倒。現在比賽繼續啊，看一下小日本子明顯是慫了很多。
但是不知道後續
這場不是衛冕戰，
對，
朝九玉桂的衛冕戰在3月。
是，這只是一場超級戰。
是。但是呢，這個強毒真的是振奮人心。
好的，這時候我們看到朱帥連續進攻，連續重拳，現在是完全不給小日本子喘息的機會啊！小日本子甚至連格擋都做不到了，只能是近身的去摟抱朱帥，拉近這個距離，拖延時間。
朝九玉桂如果選擇步伐的變化的話，就比較難打；如果選擇對攻的話，對朱帥比較有利。現在朝九玉桂的這個腦袋還是非常清楚的，
是
一直在瞄他老爸，他老爸一直下指令。過去他老爸第1回合是不會下指令的，现在呢沒辦法，被朱帥打倒之後，
對，
緊張了，
不得不下指令。
其實朝九玉桂的老爸對朱帥有一個評語，就第1回合就能 KO 了這個日本最厲害的仆僕公野，他覺得非常了不起啊。幾節？我們的朝九玉桂1年後的這朝九賭，
這位就是朝九玉桂的父親。
是，他號稱在街頭200場不敗，
他是空手道的高手。
對，空手道高手。其實他們本來是他們的道館是小小破破舊舊的，那朝九玉桂在武林風一戰成名之後啊，他們現在的這個道館變成1000平方米的這種很大的道館，然後學生好幾百個人，常常呢這個裡面塞不下，要到外面空地去練。好，驚濤駭浪之中，
還有10秒。
朝九玉桂撐過了第1回合，但是呢，這個朱帥漂亮的強毒。
好，第1回合。
好的，現在第1回合比賽已經結束啊。第1回合，咱們朱帥是拿下了非常大的優勢啊，不僅僅是一次擊倒，而且還有連續重拳，打到這個小日本子甚至是有一點懵了。那現在讓我們期待一下，在稍作休息過後，第2回合咱們的朱帥會帶來怎樣精彩的表現。那好的，现在我們來到了第2回合。那這回合看一下朱帥會採取什麼樣的打法。我看到這個小日本子上來之後依舊是頻繁的進攻不長記性啊。而且這個小日本子非常喜歡用腿法，因為這個日本的跆拳道主攻腿法。但是今天他遇到了咱們的河南腿王朱帥， 那在朱帥面前，所有的腿法基本上都可以算得上是花拳绣腿了。好的，我看到朱帅又是一记重拳，小日本子现在被吃到的拳头非常多呀。
对战斗艺术的一个较量，对，就从这个朱帅所带的辽宁创新来讲，我也有跟他的教练张涛聊过。之前的话，他们就是对阵外国的高手的时候，他们首先想做的是要防守，怎么样防？现在不是这样，他们会针对这个对阵的对手做研究，
对，
然后做出这个比较详细的一个作战计划。
其實張濤啊，他對於朝九的分析也非常清楚。為什麼過去中方選手打不贏這個朝九玉貴，就是因為朝九玉貴節奏很快，會把中方選手帶亂。再來呢，朝九腳步快，這個中方要控制距離做連續擊打都很難。那另外呢，這個朝九腿法的擊中效果比較好，所以會引起裁判的青睞。那以上呢，這幾點都已經被朱帥給破解了。
對，因為他們團隊做了這個比較細緻的研究。
是。來，那當然了，這個朝九。
那我們看到現在朱帥的打法，這個節奏掌握得非常好啊。這個朝九玉貴只要是去護住自己的狗腦袋，那麼朱帥馬上就是一個頂膝，去打這個小日本子腹部的位置。確實，這個打法的思路非常的清晰啊。
其實呢，他們要去練氣，除了在山上打坐之外呢，他們回家要在浴缸裡面潛水閉氣，然後還要做這個強烈的衝刺跑。來練他無氧的能力，所以現在能夠頂住這個朱帥的攻擊。再來，朱帥現在仍然是表現得非常的出色。然後注意啊，我們的朝九玉貴會左右換架，而且呢，他們最近他的弟弟朝九太陽剛剛用這個3日月簇 KO 了日本選手，所以他們這個家族也是會這個秘密的絕招了，點穴的絕招，用這個腳趾頭那一塊來點你。對。剛剛王鵬飛沒用出來，王鵬飛一直想學這一招3日月簇。
那我們看到目前這個朝九玉貴的摟抱次數明顯增多了啊，完全不和朱帥去拼拳了。只要是雙方開始換拳之後，馬上就去摟抱。因為這時候我看到這個小日本子沒有抱上啊，朱帥連續重拳啊，像在這個打鼓一樣去敲這個朝九玉貴的腦袋，我看的可以說是非常解氣了。
擂台會失去這種擂台上的感覺。
原先去年11月 K1 有找他去比賽，那他老爸是擔心我們年終盛典會影響到這個，萬一受傷會影響。
好的，現在第二回合比賽已經結束。那這回合雙方其實並沒有拉開太大的差距啊，因為這個小日本子打法非常惡心，一直在去摟抱咱們的朱帥。那讓我們期待一下第3回合，咱們的朱帥會帶來怎樣精彩的表現。好的，現在我們來到了本場比賽的第3個回合，也就是本場比賽的最終局了。那這場比賽對於雙方選手來說，可以說是都是非常重要啊。而且我們看到小日本子，他在每一回合的開場打得都非常的猛，像一條瘋狗一樣啊。那看到現在這個小日本子進攻可以說非常猛啊，連續去砸拳。哎呦，咱們朱帥被擊倒了，連續重拳之下，朱帥是倒了，但是並不是重擊啊，沒有什麼關係。現在比賽繼續。
現在這個朝九玉貴大爆發了，朱帥要小心，千萬守住這一回合。哦，又一個跳膝。哇！
那我們明顯可以看得到，這個朝九玉貴在最後一個回合是拼盡了全力啊，因為前2個回合他是處在一個劣勢，完全被朱帥壓着打。啊，這回合小日本子拼盡全力，看一下朱帥該去如何應對。
是朝九搶到你的背後了，再來哦，接腿，好，又搶背了，你看。
但是裁判還是會這個提示朱帥啊，不要把背給對手。
對的。
好，這就是有經驗的運動員的一種，他會利用技巧啊，而且讓裁判對，讓裁判去提醒。
哦，哇！原地的跳膝。哇，果然這個超級的無氧訓練呢，對於朝九玉貴的第3回合有非常大的幫助。 而且这个朝九家族啊，他们在整个戰鬥的意識啊，他相當的強調，在日本的原話就是訓練瞬間的一個認識跟閃念，就是一個閃電之間的一個念頭。我們老爸的一個家傳的一個心法，相當的這個深奧。
哇，今天朝九玉貴的老爸也是比較辛苦。
好的，我們看到朱帥連續助拳，雙方開始拼拳，但是小日本子明顯快要招架不住了。這個時候，朱帥處在上風，小日本子又開始他的摟抱戰術。明顯這個時候，小日本子已經不行了，應該是撐不了多久了。看一下朱帥下一步能否乘勝追擊。
至於朝九玉貴的這個日本站就是3月28號。另外呢，有一條70公斤級的這個腰帶穆瑟夫呢，因為是去年5月產生的，所以規定1年之內要打衛冕戰，所以會安排在今年6月之前會打掉。這也是之前觀眾在問的，特別跟觀眾說明一下。好，回到場上來，再來，說一下
還有10秒。
對，朝九的拳法比較粗，但是呢，他拳裡面夾着膝法，不好對付。
好的，現在比賽已經結束了。那雙方在第3回合打的是空前的激烈啊。那雙方現在沒有產生 KO， 讓我們期待一下最終裁判的判決結果。那最終朱帥是以點數的優勢贏得了朝九玉貴。那最後讓我們恭喜朱帥獲得了本場比賽的勝利。